organized bronze in what looked like a high-impact version of the Kama Sutra as they played together, with other women and sex toys, and an assortment of men with amazingly large penises. I flipped the DVD over and examined the cover again. My gaze traced across Roxy Bronze's face. The narrow bridge of her nose, the pronounced dimples in her cheeks, a chin tapering to a neat point. This last detail emphasized the elongated outline of her face. Her smile curved up in a pronounced U, exposing a neat row of porcelain white teeth. Roxy looked familiar, but from where? Maybe I had seen her picture somewhere else. I handed the DVD to Katz. Katz took the case and dropped it into her bag. My mind held the images of Katz and Roxy screwing like farm animals. "You're a..." She finished the sentence for me. "An erotic film actress?" Fancy way of saying she nuzzled crotches for a living. When receiving new clients, I was tempted to read their auras, since they betrayed much about what humans think. Auras were more expressive than facial gestures, but special contacts covered my eyes, hiding the tapetum lucidum, the mirror-like retinas vampires share with other nocturnal predators. So I was out of luck. The contacts allowed me to appear human, though at the cost of diminishing my night vision and losing my ability to read auras and hypnotize prey at will. "You live in L.A.?" I asked. We were in my Denver office, a long way from California. "Yes, the valley." "What valley?" Katz smirked. "San Fernando." Of course, the San Fernando Valley was to porn what Maine was to lobster fishing. Katz Meow is your stage name, I take it? "It is." "And your real name?" "Katz Meow is my real name." "Where were you born, a pet store?" She sighed and said, "My real name is Wilma Pettigrew. I'm originally from Shelbyville, Indiana." I didn't blame her for changing names. Katz Meow conjured silk lingerie and Porsches. Wilma Pettigrew, gingham aprons and Buicks. "Miss Pettigrew, where did—" "Please, Felix," she interrupted. "Mr. Gomez, don't call me Miss Pettigrew. I hate that name." Her voice took on a flat, nasal quality, as if the mention of Wilma Pettigrew took her from Southern California and back to her Midwestern neighborhood. "I'm Katz. Katz Meow. Ms. Meow, but never Wilma Pettigrew." I acknowledged her request with a nod. "Very well, Ms. Meow. Where did this murder take place?" "L.A.?" she said. "Hollywood, to be specific." "And you've come to Denver. You couldn't find someone out there willing to take the case?" Katz held her gaze on me. "Or that you trusted?" "It's both," she replied. "What about the police? There had to be an investigation." "There were cops and paperwork, a real dog and pony show. They said it was probably a holdup gone bad, claiming Roxy was at the wrong place at the wrong time, but I know their story was a sham." "What makes you sure?" Kat's voice sharpened. "Roxy had enemies, powerful enemies." What kind of enemies could a porn star have? A jealous lover? Drug dealer? A mobster pimp? Any one of these was an easy mark for the police or a young district attorney eager to add a scalp to their trophy belt. Perhaps the problem was that Katz couldn't let go of the tragedy. Katz kept quiet. Her radiance faded, and she looked like a plucked flower starting to wilt. I perused my notes scrawled on the desk blotter calendar. This month I had the usual. Cheating spouses, embezzlement, insurance and workers' comp frauds. Every assignment was in the bag. I needed time alone with the offending parties to zap them with vampire hypnosis and pry out the necessary info. With that knowledge, I'd slap together incriminating evidence. Cases closed, checks in the mail. Now Katz comes with her tales of a murder conspiracy. I thought of the porn business as attracting the addle-brained. A bunch of neurotics who accumulated problems the same way a dog's hairy ass collected burrs. Maybe Katz needed counseling rather than my services. Ms. Meow, this is the way I see it. You've lost a close friend under random and tragic circumstances. Perhaps, instead of me, you should seek another kind of professional help. Katz jerked upright. What are you getting at? That I need therapy? Well, I don't. Her complexion had been...